I'm here with the great Aaron Taylor Johnson. Now, the last time we talked, I think was at South by Southwest when the first movie was opening up. You've got significantly shorter hair this time around. But I wanted to talk mainly about this one because this is obviously, there's a lot more physicality in this movie in terms of the fight scenes and what you're having to do on a physical level. What all kinds of training did you go through, like specifically for that side of it, like the fight scenes and what you're having to do?
Yeah, listen, I mean, it's a lot more, yeah, like you said, it's a lot more physical. And instead of the producer saying, well, the producer wanted me just to kind of get in shape, but, you know, he learned how to fight in this one. So to me, like, the only training I wanted to do was kind of, you know, that MMA kind of fighting. We did a lot of stuff with the stunt guys, like boxing and jiu-jitsu, and, you know, it was a whole new discipline. But, you know, that's enough to kind of get you absolutely shattered at the end of, you know, an hour session or two, you know. So yeah, it was exciting to come home with a different discipline, and it helped with the fighting styles, you know. So when we're with the stunts, you know, it was you'd be able to kind of use your actual training within the with the choreography of the fighting.
Is it safe to say that Dave goes through kind of a darker journey in this film? Some of the events that happened to him, maybe because of, I'm assuming, of how much relates to the comic.
Yeah, it gets dark. Yeah, man, it gets really dark, and each character goes through their own personal kind of journey, and yeah, you know, they're dealing with a lot of consequences, you know, and those consequences lead to you know, loved ones, you know, losing some loved ones, you know, around them, and they're having to take that responsibility on, and kind of it kind of shifts things, you know, around. So they have to all kind of really take that on and mature.
Yeah. Last thing I'll ask you is superhero films, kind of as a genre in and of itself, have become a little bit stale, and I think that's one of the reasons why people have embraced Kick-Ass, because it's not like the same old superhero film. What is it you think about the Kick-Ass films that really kind of like grab people? What is that thing that makes them relate to it?
I think, like you said, I mean, the first one, I think people are going to have a different, maybe, you know, feel differently on the second one. But the first one did was it stood out from all those superheroes because it was R-rated. It was more about coming from a fanboy's perspective about, you know, kind of really doing it, and it was shocking. It was new, and it was ramped up and exciting. You know, that's why it's taken 4 years to kind of come together and do. How do we do the sequel? How do we kind of top that and make it different? Because
you don't want to rush it. Yeah.
You know, and at the same time, you've got big Iron Man and Captain America. You know, a lot of things that people, you know, drawn to. But even them, they're joining, you know, Allegiance Alliance and with the Avengers, you know, and that's what happens in this one. They start creating teams, and you know, we've got more superheroes in this movie, and you know, it's funny, you know, it's really ironic, and you know, and trying to have a laugh with it. But it's also, you know, it still keeps you on that shock factor, and there's a whole load of things in there where you can't go, oh my god, I can't believe what I just saw. Like, that's nuts, you know.
What do you think the elements
of exciting? I think it keeps to the level of expectations that people have. Like, I think people will be pleased with what we've done, considering the comic book and everything. There's something in the comic book that, you know, I just wouldn't want to see. You know, that it wasn't necessary to be in it. But the whole energy and the tone and the characters, it's all them.
I like watching you take this journey.
Thanks, brother, man.
Thank you. Take care.